The recent HYBE controversy. RM talks about moments of existential doubt, the end of BTS and more, when Jungkook's heart gets broken, K-pop's problem with deepfake content, and more BTS news. HYBE has recently forged a decade-long partnership with Universal Music Group, UMG. This strategic alliance was formalized through agreements by key figures: UMG's chairman and CEO Lucian Grange, HYBE's chairman Bang Shi-hyuk, and HYBE America's CEO Scooter Braun. Lucian Grange articulated his enthusiasm about the collaboration, highlighting the innovative vision brought forth by Bang Shi-hyuk, Scooter Braun, and Park Ji-won. He emphasized the global influence of music and the potential growth opportunities through their novel Weverse model, aiming to extend their collaborative platform business in the evolving music landscape. This partnership enables mutual access to each company's impressive roster of artists, facilitating further collaborative endeavors, particularly in North America, with Scooter Braun at the helm of promotional and artist activities. However, this has sparked contention within the K-pop community due to Braun's controversial connections. Scooter Braun voiced his excitement about the partnership, seeing it as a means to support their current artists and broaden opportunities for independent artists and labels worldwide. The collaboration between UMG and HYBE initially kicked off in 2017 to manage BTS's distribution in Japan, expanding in 2021 to include more joint ventures such as the Weverse virtual fan community platform and the global audition show, the debut Dream Academy, which led to the debut of the girl group Cat's Eye. Bang Shi-hyuk expressed his anticipation for the partnership's potential to propel HYBE into new global markets, despite some international fans' apprehensions. Simultaneously, UMG has paused its music on the video sharing platform TikTok, citing expired contractual agreements and concerns over compensation, the impact of AI, and user safety. UMG's statement on January 30th conveyed their commitment to supporting their artists' and songwriters' creative and commercial aspirations through partnerships that ensure fair compensation and respect for user experience. UMG criticized TikTok for undercompensating artists and songwriters and not adequately addressing content and safety concerns on its platform, leading to their decision to renegotiate the terms that would better reflect the music's value and ensure a safe, moderated environment. Amidst this, the K-pop community has noticed an increasing number of songs being removed from TikTok, impacting artists under UMG or its subsidiaries, including notable removals from BTS's recent works. This has intensified calls from fans for HYBE to reconsider its ties with UMG and Scooter Braun due to their problematic associations. Furthermore, the recent lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs and others over allegations of inadequate security and misconduct has cast a shadow over HYBE's decision to engage with UMG amidst legal turmoil. This complex web of collaborations, controversies, and legal challenges highlights the intricate dynamics at play within the global music industry, underscoring the delicate balance companies must navigate between business partnerships and ethical considerations. In the dynamic realm of social media, even the most renowned stars can encounter unexpected mishaps. This was exemplified when BTS's V, in a charming mix-up, ended up tagging a fan's account in place of Nay PD on his Instagram story. The incident unfolded on March 23rd when V sought to share a reaction video to his music video, which was made by Nay PD. His intention was to tag Na PD directly, but due to a brief oversight, he accidentally tagged a fan account dedicated to Na PD instead. The fan account, upon receiving the notification, swiftly reacted with overwhelming joy for being recognized by the international icon. The fan expressed his astonishment and urged others to listen to V's song Fry Endies, praising it as a masterpiece. He humorously remarked that the song was so good that it melted off his ears upon first listen, and the music video was so captivating that his eyes melted away as well. He humorously added that he was resorting to voice typing for captions due to this. In a subsequent story, the fan continued to shower V with adoration, showcasing the deep affection and admiration fans hold for the artist. This amusing and heartfelt interaction highlights the unexpected and personal connections that can form between celebrities and their followers in the age of social media. In a recent unveiling, Jungkook, along with his BTS bandmates, featured as the cover stars for the special editions of Vogue Korea and GQ Korea. These editions were not just about capturing the visual essence of the artists, but also delved into their thoughts and experiences through individual interviews and photo shoots. During these interactions, particularly highlighted by GQ Korea, Jungkook shared insights into what he believes makes a person more appealing. He suggested that proficiency and dedication in one's professional life, coupled with the pursuit of various hobbies, are qualities he finds attractive. This perspective is reflective of his own approach to life and career. Known for his commitment and versatile interests ranging from photography and videography to more artistic endeavors like painting and drawing, as well as physical activities such as boxing, Jungkook values similar traits of hard work and dedication in others. This insight into Jungkook's values sheds light on the attributes he considers important, not just in terms of physical appeal, but also in relation to personal and professional growth. His emphasis on the importance of striving for excellence in one's job and broadening one's skills through hobbies suggests a holistic approach to attractiveness, one that transcends superficial attributes and focuses on the depth of character and commitment. Adored by millions around the globe, Jungkook from BTS isn't just celebrated for his musical talent, but also for his compassionate and modest demeanor. The thought of him experiencing heartbreak seems almost unfathomable. During an exclusive interview with Vogue Korea, Jungkook delved into the evolution of his identity from the tender age of 15, at the onset of BTS's journey, to the present. GQ Korea further explored this transformation, questioning the aspects of his life that have undergone significant changes and the elements that have remained consistent over the years. Jungkook reflected on his personal growth, noting that his perspectives and manner of communication have undergone considerable alterations. Yet one core aspect of his personality has stood steadfast: his warm and trusting nature, a trait he's carried since childhood. He described his approach to relationships, explaining that he invests wholeheartedly in those he holds dear, until or unless his trust is betrayed. Jungkook acknowledged this trait is recognized by his bandmates, expressing a blend of concern and gratitude for their support. He admitted that while the presence of his groupmates offers him a sense of security, he also recognizes the importance of being self-reliant and not overly dependent on others for his well-being. Jin recounted a period of emotional difficulty, during which the members had discussions about possibly disbanding. He expressed relief that, after refocusing their intentions, they were able to achieve remarkable outcomes. This moment of vulnerability and the consideration of disbanding have been openly discussed by BTS in various interviews and even in their documentary film, Break the Silence, the movie. Suga explained that the overwhelming pressure stemming from their burgeoning fame and perceived national contribution had taken a toll on them. However, a brief hiatus provided the much-needed respite, reigniting their passion for performing. In a candid discussion with GQ Korea, RM delved into the challenges and fears he's faced, including the prospect of disbandment. He emphasized the value of acknowledging, accepting, and sharing one's fears, contrasting BTS's approach of openness with the common celebrity practice of maintaining an air of mystery. RM reasoned that while maintaining an enigmatic presence might protect personal vulnerabilities, sharing both the highs and lows with fans could foster a deeper connection. RM also reflected on the timing of their confessions, noting that they prefer to share their struggles and vulnerabilities after they have worked through them, providing a clearer and more reflective perspective. This approach, he believes, not only humanizes them, but also narrows the gap between the band and their fans, emphasizing the importance of transparency to a certain degree. Despite the potential risks of being perceived as vulnerable or weak, RM advocated for honesty, which he finds essential for genuine interaction. He highlighted the importance of choosing the right medium for such disclosures, with music being the most effective for BTS. This approach not only facilitates their expression, but also allows their audience to derive personal insights and apply them in their own lives. RM's reflections on vulnerability, honesty, and the ethical sharing of personal struggles underscore BTS's commitment to authenticity, even in the face of potential backlash, believing in the power of music as their primary conduit for connection and reflection. In an unexpected yet commendable inclusion, RM has been featured in children's literature in Chile, turning his inspiring speech from the 2018 United Nations General Assembly into educational material for 12 to 13-year-olds. This inclusion signifies the lasting impact of his words, which emphasize self-love and acceptance, transcending the immediate audience to resonate globally. The momentous speech delivered by BTS at the UN, marking them as the first K-pop group to do so, has been a topic of discussion not only for its historical significance, but also for its profound message. RM, speaking on behalf of the group, shared insights into their journey, advocating for self-acceptance and the importance of embracing one's individuality. His words, "Maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. I am who I am today, with all my faults. Tomorrow I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that's me too," highlight the journey of self-growth and acceptance. This message has been incorporated into the Chilean elementary school curriculum, showcasing a screenshot of RM during his UN speech in the textbooks. A social media user brought attention to this, sharing an image of the textbook page, which includes a thought-provoking question inspired by RM's speech, asking students to reflect on the concept of losing one's identity by trying to conform to others' expectations. This educational content has been lauded by fans worldwide, with many appreciating the Chilean educational system's approach to integrating such meaningful content into their curriculum. The textbook describes RM as the leader of BTS, who has encouraged people to find and use their voices. By highlighting the universal language of music and its ability to unite people across diverse backgrounds, RM's message at the UN underscores the potential of youth to affect positive change in the world. This inclusion in educational material not only celebrates BTS's global influence, but also aligns with their ongoing efforts to empower the youth and address key social issues, further solidifying their legacy as advocates for mental health and positive societal change. In an amusing and rather heartwarming incident, Park Myung-soo's daughter, Min-so, who is a fervent admirer of BTS, experienced a moment most fans can only dream of. Her father, during an episode of Wife's Taste, disclosed her profound admiration for the band, mentioning her wishful thinking of marrying a member of BTS. The dream for many ARMYs, including Min-so, has always been the chance to meet their idols in person. For Min-so, this dream turned into reality in an unexpected place, a sauna. Park Myung-soo had previously hinted at an encounter with a BTS member during a sauna visit on his Park Myung-soo's radio show, which had sparked curiosity among ARMYs, with many guessing the member to be Jin. However, the mystery was finally solved when Park Myung-soo disclosed the identity of the BTS member. During a segment where he was challenged to recognize photos of BTS members, the revelation came when Suga's photo appeared. Park Myung-soo recounted the encounter, expressing his initial disbelief at recognizing Suga in such a mundane setting as the sauna. To confirm Suga's identity, he even compared a photo of Suga with the person he met. The story took an even more delightful turn when Min-so, who was downstairs at the time of their sauna meeting, had the opportunity to meet Suga as they were leaving. Overwhelmed by the sudden realization of her dream coming true, she fainted upon seeing Suga. This incident not only highlights the relatable excitement of meeting one's idol, but also showcases a memorable, if not humorous, family story involving one of the world's most famous music icons. BTS's RM is evidently building strong bonds with his peers in the military. On March 23rd, RM took to social media to share a collection of photos originally posted by one of his military comrades. These images captured RM alongside 6 other soldiers engaging in the beloved The Best 4 Cuts of My Life photo series, where they struck a variety of playful and endearing poses. RM's journey into military life began on December 11th of the previous year, when he enlisted as an active duty soldier to fulfill his mandatory military service obligations. In a recent highlight from his service, the BTS leader was seen taking part in a performance with the military band. RM, showcasing his musical versatility, played the saxophone, much to the delight of fans watching online. This glimpse into his military life not only shows RM adapting to his new environment, but also thriving by forming meaningful relationships and continuing to engage in music. In an era where artificial intelligence is becoming increasingly integrated into daily life, the rise of deepfake media has emerged as a significant concern. Deepfakes, videos digitally manipulated to make it appear as though someone is saying or doing something they are not, often for malicious purposes or to disseminate false information, are at the forefront of this issue. The phenomenon poses a specific threat to South Korean women, notably those in the entertainment sector. South Korean actresses and singers constitute 53% of individuals depicted in deepfakes, positioning them as the demographic most susceptible to exploitation through deepfake content, by both nationality and profession. In contrast, American and Japanese women follow at 20% and 10% respectively, making South Korean women the primary victims of such digital abuse. The research further highlights that a vast majority, 94% of individuals featured in deepfake content, are associated with the entertainment industry, including singers, actresses, and social media influencers. While the report refrains from naming the individuals most frequently subjected to deepfake content, it notes that 8 out of the 10 most targeted women are South Korean singers. Additional insights from the study reveal the alarming ease and low cost of creating deepfake content. With just a single clear image of a person's face, a minute-long deepfake video can be produced in under 25 minutes at no expense. The top 10 dedicated deepfake websites amassed over 303 million video views in 2023 alone, underscoring the widespread consumption of such content amidst ongoing debates over its moral, ethical, and legal implications. This issue, particularly its impact on South Korean entertainers, has sparked considerable discussion within the K-pop community and beyond. Home Security Heroes, in their report, calls for a conscientious approach to the use of deepfake technology, stressing the importance of ethical considerations, responsible usage, and the implementation of regulatory measures to mitigate the challenges presented by deepfake content. The findings serve as a stark reminder of the dual-edged nature of technological advancements and the pressing need for safeguarding against their potential for harm. For over a decade, RM has been contemplating the reasons behind K-pop's meteoric rise to global fame. His understanding of the phenomenon has evolved over the years. He likens the universal appeal of K-pop to the iconic status of bands from the 60s and 70s, such as the Beatles, not to draw a direct comparison, but to underline the similar groundbreaking impact. RM believes that K-pop resonates with those who are moved by the collective energy and unity of young artists striving towards a common goal. The engaging choreographies, visual appeal, and interactive social media presence, along with the genre's vibrant atmosphere, contribute significantly to its global allure, as RM shared during a video interview with Vogue Spain from Barcelona. Indigo, RM's debut solo studio album, marks a return to his roots before fame enveloped him, reflecting on a time when he aspired to be a poet. The album is a mix of English and Korean tracks, boasting collaborations with notable artists. The lead single, Wildflower, has already garnered over 54 million views on YouTube, showcasing RM's reflective journey back to his essence amidst the complexities of the K-pop industry. RM candidly discusses the double-edged sword of fame, recognizing the profound impact of BTS's journey on his personal growth and self-perception. He acknowledges the pressure of living up to the expectations of their global fan base, ARMY, and the challenge of maintaining his individuality within the industry. His career, initiated in his early 20s, has been a journey of self-discovery and self-love, a theme that pervades his music and public persona. Addressing the pressures of public life, RM expresses his constant awareness of the potential for public scrutiny and the importance of maintaining a responsible image. He stresses the significance of approaching his career with professionalism and integrity, aiming to be a positive influence on others. RM also touches on the personal significance of his music, pondering its necessity and impact on society compared to other professions. Despite moments of existential doubt, he remains committed to offering his unique perspective through his art, inspired by his passion for various forms of creative expression, including references to his favorite South Korean painter, Yoon Hyung-kun, in Indigo. Confronting the fear of losing public favor over a misstep, RM has matured from his earlier days of projecting a carefree image to taking his role as a public figure seriously. He emphasizes the importance of responsible behavior, considering the influential nature of his platform. RM concludes by addressing speculation about his solo project signaling an end to BTS. He firmly dispels these rumors, expressing his desire to balance his individual artistic pursuits with his commitment to the group. Ambitious and determined, RM hopes to contribute to both his solo career and BTS's legacy, aspiring for a historic impact on music and culture.